hire a lawyer. Whether it's us or someone else, get a lawyer. These corn producers have been economically damaged because of the decline in price that is attributable to Syngenta's failure to get the Chinese approval that resulted in the Chinese embargoing all U.S. corn. And I might add, it doesn't matter whether the producer used Syngenta seed, DeKalb, Pioneer, or any one of the other competing brands out there. Corn is fungible. You can't tell the difference by looking at it, whether it's DeKalb seed or Syngenta seed. It's any seed. So that means the entire corn market was affected. The only producers who are not affected would be producers who grow solely for silage. In other words, they didn't grow it for market. They grew it themselves, they cut it up themselves, and used it for silage. We've had some producers say to us, well, yeah, we grew for silage, but we sold it to the elevator. The elevator dried it for us, and we bought it back from them. They grew for market and were hurt just as well as producers who sell straight for market. And it also doesn't matter whether it was field corn or sweet corn, equally affected. Syngenta introduced a new GMO seed to the market in 2011, late 2010, early 2011, and it was not approved by China at that time. And in November 2013, the Chinese caught some of this corn coming in ships into China and embargoed all U.S. corn. A national class action that would have protected the rights of New York corn producers because they were part of a national class action. That national class action was filed in Kansas City, Kansas. Unfortunately, in April of this year, April of 2017, Judge Lundstrom in Kansas City dismissed that sole federal claim that would have protected corn producers in New York. 9 state subclasses that go on as state law class actions. Producers in the remaining 41 states, running from Washington to Virginia and Florida and from Maine to California, aside from those 9 states, is to file an individual case. And producers from all over the country are filing individual cases. Indeed, there are more than 70,000 cases filed, individual corn producers who have filed individual cases against Syngenta. Asked for $217 million in actual damages, and that is exactly what the jury awarded. They did not discount it 1 penny. They did not accept Syngenta's expert testimony as to how much the Kansas producers had been damaged. They accepted the Kansas producers' experts' predictions of what their calculations as to how much they'd been damaged. On August 9, Judge Lundstrom in Kansas City entered an order creating a plaintiff's settlement committee. He named 3 or 4 lawyers to that committee and directed those lawyers to represent all of the lawyers representing plaintiffs from all over the country to meet with Syngenta and the special master appointed by the courts to discuss settlement, and directed the parties and the special master to report back to him on a weekly basis. But we believe that a global settlement of all of the class actions in those 9 states and all of the 70,000 individual cases, we believe that all of those are going to be settled on a global basis sometime in the near future. Can I say imminent? No. Can I say 2 weeks from now? Maybe. But given the weather, maybe the end of September, maybe not till October, but it's coming soon.